Being able to have that human connection with an individual that is really going to listen, that's a huge component. And I've heard it timelessly over and over again. Oh my gosh, you're actually listening to what I'm saying.
Are you curious about what inside sales within real estate is? I'm Lisa Chinatti with the Chinatti Realty Group, and today I am joined by Meg Taylor, one of our amazing inside sales reps here at the company. So welcome, Meg.
Thank you.
One of the things that I often talk about when I'm meeting with agents, both in the company, in our marketplace, and maybe kind of across the country, are the things that make us different. And what we talk about would be inside sales being one of the biggest differentiators.
Absolutely.
People often ask, what is inside sales? So I figured, who better to explain it than you?
Oh my gosh. Thank you for thinking of me first off. Well, definitely inside sales, we're an extra level of defense really for our agents here at Chinatti Realty. We get connected with buyers and sellers alike from Zillow, Realtor.com, and we're that extra layer. We really get connected. We dive into that motivation for our buyers and our sellers, and we really leverage that connection to getting them to the agent that is going to get them to cross the finish line.
I love that. One of the things that I've become passionate about in the industry over the past, really 6 months, I think, is this saying, right agent, right appointment. Mm-hmm. What does that mean to you?
Oh my gosh, it's all about really getting that buyer with an agent that is going to mirror exactly what they've anticipated or envisioned in their search. Some of us really need someone to maybe, kick us in the rear and get us to go out to those showings versus maybe having someone really saying, hey, we did look at XYZ. How are you feeling so far? Really staying in tune to that buyer or that seller of who is that companion that's going to get them to, like I said, cross the finish line, basically. And that is a huge component of that success.
I love that. And I know one of the things that everyone is always curious about is what led you to the path of inside sales?
Oh my gosh. So for me personally, I'm entering my 8th year of getting into property management. Pretty much, I loved the industry as soon as I tapped my foot into it. Being able to connect with my community and helping those into getting themselves into better housing situations or accommodations, that fulfilled me further into wanting to pursue my education in real estate.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
I love that. What is the thing that you love most about inside sales?
The conversations, if that's ironic, because we do have quite a bit of them.
Yep.
But I really do enjoy that connection and really learning about that individual and their typical day-to-day and really just allowing myself an opportunity to say, hey, have you ever thought about this as an opportunity for yourself? Someone who maybe is a first-time home buyer that hasn't explored multifamily properties and what that opportunity could potentially bring them. Doesn't hurt to have that conversation.
I love that. One of the things that I've learned most about working with you over the past couple of months is how much of a people person you are. How do you think that plays into it all?
It definitely establishes trust. Being able to have that human connection with an individual that is really going to listen, that's a huge component. And I've heard it timelessly over and over again. Oh my gosh, you're actually listening to what I'm saying.
I love that. I think one of the next videos that you and I are going to film together is going to go super deep into that human connection aspect of things. So that's going to be one that's going to be super fun to dig into. So my last question is, from your perspective, what's the biggest benefit that inside sales brings to the agents here within the company?
We offer, like I said, that layer of just painting a whole portrait of this is what's going on, this is what's most important, these are the areas that we really got to keep in mind because mom's down the road, we're close to mom, we go and have dinner with mom every Sunday afternoon. Those are the moving parts that make a huge impact in that relationship, getting a buyer to the right buyer's agent or a seller getting with the right listing agent that can really understand those critical components in their life.
I love that. I think the other side of it, from my perspective, chatting with agents all the time, is it's phenomenal to know that our agents can be out in the field. They can be showing properties, writing offers, negotiating things, and putting things together, and still having a steady flow of appointments coming their way, so that even while they're busy, there's not going to be a break in their business.
Absolutely. That's when I have an opportunity to give them a call and say, hey, I talked with Sarah this morning, a fabulous individual that is so eager to connect with an agent, and I instantly thought of you. Being able to just add that extra layer and providing our agents that tool to be successful.
I love that. So if you're curious about what it could look like to work with us and our inside sales team, or if you're curious about what it could look like to potentially work in inside sales, follow the link on our homepage to schedule a time to chat one-on-one.